In a very emotional and well-written episode of General Hospital, viewers of the ABC daytime drama series were in for several touching and hanky-inducing scenes, and some that were unexpected. The main thrust of the November 12th episode centered around Holly Sutton, in what would mark the end of Emma Sam's latest run. Holly has shown up at Anna's, Finola Hughes' office saying she needs help disappearing. She admits that she still has one of Sidwell's, Carlo Rhoda, diamonds that she must cash in to get into a high-stakes poker game, because she owes a huge debt to a crime syndicate. If she doesn't pay up, the said syndicate will kill Sasha, Sophia Matson, and Robert, Tristan Rogers. In a very emotional and well-written episode of General Hospital, viewers of the ABC daytime drama series were in for several touching and hanky-inducing scenes, and some that were unexpected. The main thrust of the November 12th episode centered around Holly Sutton, in what would mark the end of Emma Sam's latest run. Holly has shown up at Anna's, Finola Hughes' office saying she needs help disappearing. She admits that she still has one of Sidwell's, Carlo Rhoda, diamonds that she must cash in to get into a high-stakes poker game because she owes a huge debt to a crime syndicate. If she doesn't pay up, the said syndicate will kill Sasha, Sophia Matson, and Robert, Tristan Rogers. Holly says she only got into this trouble by freelancing for the WSB. Anna believes they should get Brennan, Charles Mazur, involved. It is then that Holly informs Anna she just came from seeing him and the only thing he could offer was an assist out of town. Holly tells Anna that with the money she got from the diamonds, she was going to take care of her children, Ethan and Sasha, and so she could retire in Italy. Anna has serious doubts she'll ever retire. Next, Holly tells Anna to look after Robert for her. Meanwhile, Robert has come to see Diane in her office. Diane tells him she is surprised to see him and how he has been MIA since Holly came back to town. Then, in a heartbreaking performance by Carolyn Hennessy, she tells the man she loves that she is going to make life easier for him. With tears in her eyes, the often stoic legal eagle to Robert that she likes him, but reminds him when she agreed to give this relationship a try. She demanded she come first. She has treated this like a contract. However, she realized that love isn't a contract and that he's still in love with Holly, not her. Robert tells Diane he loves her, and Diane responds that she knows she loves him. However, Sam's death has opened her eyes. Life is short and she doesn't want to be someone's consolation prize. Diane says she deserves someone who looks at her the way he looks at Holly. Next, she gives Robert a big piece of advice, and that is to find Holly and make it work between them because he deserves happiness too. Robert knows she's right and heads out, leaving Diane to break down. Later, Diane has called Anna to meet her, where she is drowning her sorrows in some drinks. Diane wants to know if she ever got over Robert. Anna says she has learned to have life without him, but she will always love him. Diane fills Anna in about her breakup with Robert, while Anna suggests she quickly rethink that as Holly is leaving Port Charles tonight. Holly is now at Robert's office writing him a long goodbye letter. She eventually heads to the private airport to wait for her plane. The mood becomes very Casablanca-esque. While waiting for her plane, Holly leaves Sasha a goodbye message. Then, the pilot comes to tell Holly she needs to board the plane. Holly tells him she needs to make one last call, and she dials Robert, and the two start talking over the phone until Robert tells her to turn around. Robert is there. He tells Holly he is going with her and that he refuses to miss any more time with her. They share a kiss, and on his exit, Robert tells Holly that this will be a round-trip ticket as they will need to come back to Port Charles, especially because their daughter, Sasha, is here. In other notable scenes, Jason talks with his son Danny, and the two discuss where Danny is going to live now that Sam has passed. Danny wants to be a unit with Scout and Rocco, if possible, but tells his dad if they have to be broken up, he wanted to ask him if it would be okay to live with Jason. These scenes were played with tender simplicity by both Steve Burton, Jason, and Asher Antonezine, Danny, with the upshot that they will keep the discussion open and figure things out. Rebecca Herbst, Elizabeth, also delivered in scenes opposite Jonathan Jackson. Lucky, where Lucky, yet again, says he is going to leave Port Charles now that Lulu is recovering well from her surgery. Liz lays into Lucky that after Sam's death, does he have any idea what it would be like for Sam's children to have one more day with their mother?